Hello everybody, it's Lucas Macintosh here and I'm back with some more Tomb Raider 2 for the PC. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out one of my retro Let's Play videos, I really appreciate it. If you are indeed enjoying my content and would like to see more, then why not hit that subscribe button, because I do a wide variety of content each and every single month, from health and lifestyle fitness videos to topics and discussions of interest, as well as retro gaming. Today I'm going to be doing Bartoli'S Hideout in two parts. Bartoli'S Hideout is the third level and it's not super difficult, but there are a succession of Bartoli's thugs here that you need to take down. There's also issues towards the end because you can kind of choose to get the detonator key to blow up a building in order to get to the opera house, but you don't necessarily have to do that. But I will show you how to get the detonator key if you're curious. So let's load up the level and let's get started. It does take a while because my PC for some reason struggles to recognise the very basic games on my PC. It's really weird. It's kind of built for more kind of modern games. No idea basically why it does this, but it'll load up in a minute. There we go. So here we go, we've got the boat now, and you're probably wondering, well, in the last level I didn't finish with the boat, so how come I've got a boat? Well, you're supposed to do the last level with the boat. The game, that's the ideal way to do it. You're supposed to use the timed door and then race to the level exit before the door closes. But if you don't use the boat and if you don't go up the ramp in the last sort of room with the switch, you can get to the level exit and the door won't be timed. The door will just stay open. So that's kind of what I did. But again, the game sort of thinks that I used the boat and I didn't, so that's why I don't use the boat, guys, because it's literally pointless. As you can see, I only used it in this level just to get onto the dock. So if you don't have to use a vehicle in this game, then I highly recommend not bothering, because you're best off just, you know, leaving yourself to your own devices, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's always the best thing. Right, okay. Let's see, there's a switch. I think, is there any more rats? Yeah, there are some rats there. I swear there's more rats on this version of Tomb Raider 2 than on the PlayStation version. Right, there's a thug coming and you need to take him out before he gets to you. Luckily, you've got a long sort of corridor, so you've got plenty of room to take him out. It's only when I get caught in corners, when there's no room, that I really struggle with this game, because obviously because of the camera. It can be difficult to kind of position Lara, and so I end up dying because I sort of panic when I can't see what I'm doing. But we'll save the game again. Beautiful. Alright, let's crack on to the front door of the hideout and let's take out some goons. Okay, I'm going to go this way. So basically, if I've not mentioned it, there's a detonator key at the end of the level, which the game once again says you're supposed to get, but you don't actually need it to complete the level. It says that you need to blow up a building to actually access level 4, the opera house, but you don't. But I will show you where it is anyway, just in case you get a bit confused with the level, because honestly, I got so confused with this level. It just drives me nuts. This level is kind of make or break for me because it throws so much at you, but I'm not complaining because that's a good thing in Tomb Raider 2. I like the fact that it doesn't, like the first game, it doesn't hold your hand and it doesn't get progressively difficult. It's hard right from the moment that you start the game. Yeah, but it's not way too challenging, you know, and once you get into the game, it does kind of follow a logical path. I've even gone ahead and done parts of the opera house. I've not done it all yet, but as of this recording, I've got parts 1 and 2, so I may well do commentary over that tonight as well and upload them as well as this one, because I like to keep the videos rolling. Oh my god. Now this bit I know I'm going to die because these friggin' samurai statues are just annoying. See, check it out. It doesn't look like I was in the way, but I was. So I'm going to have to load up my game. And this is why I save it, guys, every sort of minute or so, because you just never know. You can get shut down in this game so easily. Particularly, again, when you get to the opera house. That's a game, that's a level I'm going to be saving quite a lot. Right, let's just dodge out the way of that. And if we can just get past this last samurai sword. Okay, move, 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 move. Oh my god. I think I'm dead. Am I dead? Oh, I survived. Okay. I thought that was it then. Okay, so this has opened some more doors. We'll call them the back door. Back doors, I should say. And we will head over there. Now the statues won't move, so you're safe. Now we need to climb up here, and you're probably thinking, oh, we have to do all this crazy climbing and moving a block. No, you don't. Check it out. I'm going to show you a nice, easy way. You can get Lara to glitch and catch part of the ladder here, and this will take her up. And it's much easier to do it this way than having to faff around with the block. We don't want to bother with the block. As I said, this game sometimes makes you work hard when you don't need to. And if you can kind of get any kind of advantage or shortcut, then it's best to take advantage of it in this game. I used the word advantage twice there. Right, I think he's got some magnum clips, so we'll take those. And we will save the game. And check it out, because I've used this little glitch shortcut, I can climb right up this way and I can get to those back doors with ease. I believe there's another guy with a silencer. I keep calling them snipers. They're technically guys with silencers who snipe you off. They don't have sniper rifles, but it would be cool if they did, to be honest. They're actually my favourite baddies on this game, even though they spam me. You know, I just have a lot of fun just trying to take them out. So we're going to drop down here. And luckily my brain kicked in and said, no, there's going to be danger. We're going to save it here. And let's get out some guns just in case I don't make it. I've got me shotty. So I think I've just leveled him with 2 shots. Get my pistols out. I think I might be able to take him down. See, look, he's just kind of wandering back and forth. I've kind of got him in my sights. That's the thing about the enemy AI in this game. They wander kind of back and forth, and they kind of don't know what to do sometimes. So I think I've got him. I've taken him down. I've no idea how to get to him though. That's the thing. I'm not sure if it's possible to get to him, or if I get to him by going through the back door. As I said, this game gets very confusing for me. Some of the layouts looks entirely the same. So we'll pop on the awning. Now the awnings are very devious, because if you played the last level you would think that you'd be able to just climb up these no problem, but no. Some you can, some you can't. These are sloped ones, and that's what makes the game again so challenging, because there are certain surfaces in this game you don't know whether you can climb on them or not, because often they look sloped, so you think Lara's just going to slide down. In this case it's correct. So it's all about trial and error. Right, we're going to try and get into those back doors now, and I'm going to try and do this first time, and I think I actually do. Once again, I'm recording the commentary after I've done the gameplay, because my PC capture doesn't seem to like my microphone or input or whatever it is, so it's much easier just to record it and then do it after. In fact, I find it really, really relaxing. Right, now check it out. You want to stand about here and then press X as soon as you jump and push forward, and you will land in there no problem. Right, so I'm going to get my guns out and I'm going to shoot the dogs. Right, okay, we use a medipack and we'll get my magnums out. Excellent. Oh my god, oh my god. See, they just throw so much at you right now. There's like, I think I'm going to get ambushed now. I think there's like another one. Check it out. He was no match for me. That was perfect. Okay, we'll save it again. I love how you can just quickly save it and then get back to your game. Takes no time at all. Right, is there any more thugs? I will come back to that thug and check him for stuff. But I want to go this way. See, look, there's another sniper. Or guy with a silencer, I should say. Trying to snipe me off. So, let's check that guy. Has he glitched into the wall? Can I pick up what he's got? Let's have a butcher's. Okay, has he got anything? It doesn't look like he has. And you will find that sometimes. Not everybody has anything on them. Sometimes. Sometimes they've got absolutely nothing. You can take down like 4 bad guys and maybe only one of them will have something on them. Right, I don't think these guys coming up have got anything on them either, so... I've broken the window and I've just been really careful. Again, this bit's dodgy because of the camera angle, and I can't always see what's going on because the camera's kind of all the way behind Lara here, so I've really got to sort of concentrate. So I'm going to back up here. Oh, there you go, that was good. I don't think they've got anything. I think that's it. I think that's my lot, basically. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Ah, oh, you cheapskates. Wouldn't it be good if the dog had something on him, like, I don't know, a dog biscuit or something? Or a piece of cake, I don't know. Just, what can I say? It's been very hot today. I'm a bit delirious. I'm talking nonsense is what I'm doing. Right, we need to push this block all the way forward because there's a nasty little trap. Now, if you remember Tomb Raider 1, the fire trap, I can't remember which level it was, but there's a timed fire trap where you've got to kind of jump over the fire, and if you don't, you will get caught by the flames. Oh, I think it was St. Francis Folly, actually. This is kind of almost the same thing, except the time is devious because it'll stop when you're on the block, a certain block, but then as soon as you get to the end, it starts up again. So your timing has to be so good. So just do straight jumps. Oh, here, he says, and check out what happens if you don't make it. Basically, you will get burnt. I think it's possible to bypass the fire. It is entirely possible to climb up the ledge and pass it without getting burnt. But I haven't been able to do it recently for some reason. It's like you've got to be pixel perfect though. Right, we'll just load it up again. It's not a problem. So, yeah, I've got to just go back. You have to, I mean, it's not too difficult, but it can seem more difficult than it is. I put it that way. It's one of those sort of parts that once you know what to do, it's quite simple. Well, it doesn't make things any easier because the timing can really throw you off. Because literally, as soon as you get to the end, you've got about 3 seconds before the flames come on. So the flames stay off if you... Oh, look at that, I've just missed it again. I keep jumping too late, that's the problem. That's the thing, you have to kind of jump a little bit earlier when you run. And then, so it's just like straight jumps, it's not actually a running jump. So it's like jump, 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 basically. And it is easy, but I'm making this look way harder than it should be. As I said, I have edited this a little bit, so you won't see me die too many times. And there you go, look at that, just as the fire gets back on, and that's why it's so devious. I remember as a kid having so much problems with that part. Now we need to get our hands on a key, but we've got some bad guys. See that? I'm taking care of him, and I don't think he's even shot me yet. A few enemies in this room. We're gonna just see if we can take them out. I think that's everybody. Yeah, we're good. Has he got anything on him? No. Doesn't look like he has. There's a fire there. But we will be going through that fireplace, believe it or not, in just a wee while. It doesn't look like you can get through it, and I think that's what throws a lot of players off, including myself, because I didn't realise that you have to go through that fireplace to get to the next part of the stage. It's just very devious and confusing, so I'm probably going to get a little bit lost. Alright, see, there's a switch up there. So let's see what that does. I think this opens up something. See, that opens below the fireplace, so we do need to go there. But we don't have the key yet. And it's easy to think what the hell is going on because we have to get up these chandeliers, basically. And we have to press a switch and then change the height of each chandelier in order to open the portrait to the key, I think, or the small door to the key, which will open the library. Again, not too difficult, but if you're doing this for the first time or you haven't done it in a while, this can seem more difficult than it needs to be. Right, I need to do a running jump over here because I need to hit this switch. And what this does is, check it out, it opens the portrait, and that's where the key is, the library key. But you're probably thinking, why don't we get it now? We can't get it now because, as I said, the chandeliers aren't in the right position. So we need to go all the way up and push another switch to change the configuration. It's complicated. Right, let's do a run and jump and grab here. And if you get it wrong, as I'm going to do, you'll end up smack down on the floor from a great height. You'll be falling. You don't want that to happen. Let me just have a sip of water, guys, because I'm gasping. I'll tell you what, it's so warm today. Kill some rats there. Alright. Now we're in business. I think there's like another thug up here that we can take care of. But he kind of tries to take you by surprise. If you're not expecting it, it will kind of be like, oh my god, a jump scare. It got me many times when I was a kid because I just forgot about it. But I'm kind of case hardened to it now. Right, I'm going to just grab onto the ledge there. I'm going to shimmy to the right. And this will allow me to climb up. And again, I've got to be really careful here. Try and remember where the jumps are. Oh, look at that skill. Made it. Okay, what now? Oh, he's dropped something. He's dropped a medikit. It's that guy that, you know, tries to take you by surprise. I'll take that. Definitely going to take that. Now, I think I'm going to make a fatal error in a minute because I kind of get the jump wrong. I get a little bit kind of cocky. So we're going to save it here. And this is why, again, why I save it, because sometimes taking a risk in this game doesn't pay off. I don't know why I do this dumb jump now. I kind of think, oh, it's great, I can just jump to that chandelier and it'll be great, but no, it's not great. I probably could have made it if I'd have angled the jump a little better, so that's why you kind of don't want to do that. So I learned the hard way, it's best to turn around and just go back the other way and just jump onto the chandeliers. Now, the chandeliers have been changed, or they will have been changed once I hit this switch again, so that means they're all in reverse position, and that will allow me to get the library key. Now the problem is when you get the key, it can be difficult to know where to go because there is an area outside where it leads you to, I think, a grenade stash, which I'll be going to, I think, in just a bit. And also, it teases you because it shows you where you're supposed to go, but you can't get there through that route. So, you know, if like me, you're struggling through the underwater area and you're looking for the route, you can't, from what I understand, you can't access it that way. You have to access it through that bloody fireplace, but again, I'm not very smart, so that trapdoor when I was first playing didn't really click with me. I couldn't quite get it in my head that was in that fireplace in this room. That's where you're supposed to go. I have edited out a lot of the messing about anyway, because I got really stuck here, and I think this took a lot longer than it should have done to do, really. But as I said, I'm drawing on very kind of limited experience. It's been quite a few years since I played Tomb Raider 2, in fact. But the funny thing is, there are little things that I do remember, like for some of the harder levels that I didn't think I would do. So it does kind of come back every now and again. So we're going to go over here. And this is why it gets confusing. It makes you think, I mean, you can go through here, don't get me wrong. But it leads you to a stash of grenades, and it leads you to a lever, which if you pull it, it'll take you back up to the fire trap.